It was a long and complicated summer.
The very first time I met Robin was during a family party.
Some of my family knew some of her family, and through that, like, we kind of met.
And I just remember seeing him, and he totally caught my eye, just seeing this young guy with this little kid so comfortable in his arms. It just totally got to me, and I remember thinking to myself, I need to talk to this guy.
We kind of met there, didn't really talk too much.
He was on his cell phone for a good amount of the night. I was like, this guy's popular. He's out of my league. Little did I know when I told him that, like a few years later, that he was just playing games the entire time.
Yeah, and then she ended up asking me out. Not necessarily on a date, kind of an outing with some of her friends, and we went to Wonderland.
And it was me and my two cousins that were going, but we needed one other person to try and balance out the ride situation. And Robin came to mind.
She actually stalked me and got my number off of, I don't even know who, but...
And I called him, got super nervous, hung up, and then called him again.
Yeah, that first time we hung out at Wonderland, I was just teasing her the whole day.
We were waiting in line. Robin said something to annoy me, and I ended up threatening him, saying that I have a voodoo doll.
It killed me. I just laughed, and I ended up yelling it out.
At the top of his lungs, watch out! She's got a voodoo doll!
And she was all embarrassed.
Everyone looked at us, and he just pointed to me.
And we just ended up spending the summer like together and like kind of hanging out and talking, like a lot of talking. By the end of it, once we were back in school, I kind of asked her to be my girlfriend. A lot of our relationship is based on just joking around, and I was able to do that right off the bat. And we never take ourselves too seriously. I mean, especially me. I think she would probably take herself a little bit more seriously if it weren't for me messing around the whole time.
He's a weird guy. But that's one of the things that I really like about him.
When Melanie was born, like, I did at least, looked at her as an excuse to relive my childhood. And just kind of do things like, oh, we wouldn't look awkward having a child with us if we go here now.
Robin is an amazing dad. Even though he was exhausted and tired and all he wants to do is play video games, he played with Melanie. He did whatever it was she asked. They would sing, they would run back and forth from wall to wall, and I really couldn't ask for more.
As a parent, like, you just kind of learn to be okay with being tired and just kind of be able to carry on and with less sleep and more coffee, I guess. It becomes stressful. Like, you have this whole human being that you're now in charge of, and it's like, oh, I cannot screw you up.
Honestly, Melanie has been a blessing in both of our lives. Even when I'm upset or sad and had a hard day at work, I come home, she jumps off the couch, runs to the door, and just hugs me, and then like everything just melts away.
And I think it's brought us closer together, like as a couple and as a family. Like, there's definitely a lot of struggles as a parent, but the payoff when you see the fruits of it, like it's totally worth it. Well, with the proposal, funny story is her mom kind of ruined it a little.
When I came home, she ran up to me and she basically pretty much attacked me, asking, did you go upstairs yet? Did you go upstairs yet?
Basically, I had everything set up in our room. There's pictures of us throughout the years, like all over the walls with quotes underneath them. And then this one big quote on the wall that says, "A million words can never say the way I truly feel about the one I just can't live without."
He got down on one knee and then asked me to marry him.
You know, I even started reciting some of them and she was just like, yes, of course, yes.
He has changed me in more ways than he even himself knows. He makes me feel beautiful. He makes me feel comfortable and proud to be in my own skin.
Between her laugh and between just the way she is with me and Melanie, like as a mother, and her smile, like, you know, all my worries melt away when she smiles at me.